That's all you need.
You know
all
what?
you need is fun, right?
All you need is fun.
Fun. Fun is all you need.
That's our intro. But you know what? Thank you guys for joining us. And that's the end of the show. No, I'm just kidding. No, thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to jump into the questions. Get pretty deep, philosophical in this bish. You know what I'm saying?
Or not. Or
not.
It's possible we might not.
We just might talk about haboobs for about 20 minutes.
Haboobs.
Haboobs.
And if you don't know what haboobs are, it's too late, right? If you have to ask, you'll never know.
You know,
so
if
we're actually
you have
not
to ask,
tell
you don't know.
Exactly. And so why should we tell you? You need to find that out by yourself, okay? Haboob is a haboob, and that's all that you're going to find out from us today.
Aren't they like the sandstorms, though?
You weren't supposed to say it. That's the whole
For
point.
a second, I was like, wait, do I know haboobs?
All right, well, there you have it, folks.
Wait, no, just
Haboobs.
I got this. Don't stop. Take that information back. Give me. There it is. It's gone.
All right. Did you neuralize them? Is that the neuralysis, whatever?
Would you rather
Men in Black?
have the neuralizer
Uh-huh.
or the car in Men in Black? You know, the car that like can fly and all that shit.
Probably the neuralizer.
Yeah.
I think it's more practical. I think
Yeah.
it's like, I think you could get away with more. Like,
True.
there's more. The world is like your oyster. You can do anything you want.
It's pretty.
And if it doesn't turn out well, just neuralize them.
Yeah, it's pretty scary though because if you don't have your glasses, you're fucked.
That's true.
Like, say, what if you do
That's
it
true,
like
that's true.
without even know? Bam! Now you're.
Or what if you have transitions that work super fast? You know. So or like some kind of contact that does the same thing, and then every time you don't need, it'll just turn black automatically.
Genius.
And maybe they
Call
have that
Will
technology.
Smith right now.
Yeah. Call him up. Let him know we have an idea for him.
Will, I know. Sorry, Will. Sorry, he's busy.
Don't worry. He always picks up when I call him.
Call him.
Mr. Smith. Yep. Yeah, it's me. Oh, you heard.
I'm
You heard
offended.
about the idea. Who
I'm
told
offended.
you? Was it Nick? Did Nick tell you about the idea?
If he doesn't tell you that I told him, then I'm gonna tell him something.
Oh, so it wasn't Nick.
I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Okay.
This is it.
Okay, I see.
Will Smith, if you're watching this, because I know you are, you're dead. You're dead. You're dad
Okay, I see.
to Jaden Smith.
That was a good one. That was pretty. That was pretty good. I wasn't expecting that. I lost track of
you
the
just
phone
hang up
conversation. No, he's still here. He's still on the phone.
Okay.
But I'm gonna hang up on him right now.
Don't.
You know, this is more important than a conversation with Will Smith.
That's true. on my top 5 things I want to do, Will Smith is like at least number 7.
You want to do Will Smith? He's number 7.
At least, give or take.
Give or take how many?
11.
Okay.
Let's get
okay.
these questions.
Okay. So here we go. Let's get a little cozier here. Let's get another fake name.
It smells phenomenal.
Thank you.
By the way, if you see me smelling my wrist, Thaddeus gave me some cool cologne and rubbed it.
And he's gonna be smelling his wrist all day because it smells so good.
But we've been sued by many companies, so I'm not gonna say what company it is.
We've been sued. Even Puffer? No.
They're
okay,
on our side.
They're on our side. I was thinking Anglerfish.
Yeah, God.
We're
don't even
involved
get
in
me started.
locked into litigation with them.
We can't say much, but we're
losing millions.
Yeah.
Okay, there's no way around it.
About millions, like at worst, 2 million.
At best, 2 million
2
still.
million still, yeah.
So really, there's no way out of this.
There's no Anglerfish. Apparently,
They
are
angled
really
us.
good. Yeah,
They angled us. They out-angled us. It really is what happened.
they're oddly enough really good with legal documents. I was trying to think litigation. I was trying to think of that one.
Okay, so here we go. Are you ready for this? Let's get another fake name for this guy.
Squilliam.
Okay, last name.
Fancy Pants.
Are you going for Squilliam's real name?
Yeah, what's his name?
Fancy Sin.
Fancy Sin.
Squilliam Fancy Sin.
God damn it.
Okay, so Squilliam Fancy Sin took the time to write us a few questions.
You have the hardest password to remember.
Really? It's really easy.
No, but it just all the dots threw me off.
Okay.
Because it's like a 4x5 grid. Yours is like what is it, like 6x6?
No, I think it's 5x5 or something like that. But okay, so question the first. Would you rather look strong? No. Yeah, be strong and look weak, or look strong and be weak. Yes. So I would say, I would say be strong, but look weak, because what is the point of being of looking strong and not being strong?
Exactly.
You don't want to be all show and no go, as they say, right? And the thing is, there's not even a point to looking strong if you're not strong. Because in what way does that benefit you?
I think, and again, I'm playing devil's advocate because you know where I stand on it, but I think it's like people won't fuck with you to begin with. They're like, oh, he's big, not worth it. Where the small guy, I feel like you're gonna have to prove yourself more. I'm just saying this as like a dude who's small. I have to prove myself more because, I mean, this is a good compare. People see you and they're like, oh, that's a big guy. You know, I'm gonna go mess with him. You know, but they see me and they're like, I'm gonna go mess with him. You know, it's easy. It's an easy target. So you have to prove yourself more. But if you have it, there's nothing to fear. So that's just me playing devil's advocate. You know, I would still choose the strength.
Yeah, I agree that people might be less likely to mess with you if you look strong.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, if someone does end up messing with you,
exactly,
and you're really weak,
yeah,
because it doesn't even say like you have average strength. It says like you are weak. So like, really, what purpose does that serve? You just look strong, and you are like, you have the strength of like a kitten, right?
Yeah.
What's the point? What does that, so like, what? No one, like, okay, so let's get into the reasons why you would want to be muscular or look muscular, right? For guys, at least, a big thing is to attract attention from girls, right?
Definitely.
But what, like, the girl, if you do that to attract girls, they're gonna find out eventually that you're not strong. So they're probably gonna ask you to do something to show how strong you are, like, and you'll fail.
Lift this thing, and you're like, you like the anchor arms.
Yeah.
But
I got anchor arms. Now I'm a jerk, and
everyone
loves me.
I think it would also be to like, do you really want those girls then? Like, if they're just there for your muscles.
True.
You know, like, unless you are just like, hey, I just want a hoochie mama.
Hoochie.
Or hoochie daddy. No judges. But I mean, do you really want that attention then? It's not worth it at the end of it.
Well, it depends on the kind of person you are and why you would want this in the first place.
Yeah.
So maybe if you would want to look really strong, but you didn't care about how, but you didn't care about how strong you really were, maybe you're attracted to those types of people. I don't know.
I mean, yeah. But still.
Well, I mean, like, but even beyond that, it's like, what other reasons are there to want to look muscular?
Mm-hmm. It's not much.
Just, I'm thinking in the context of just being muscular without any of the added, benefits of strength, or maybe like
your health too,
improved,
longer,
improved bone density, things like that. Like, there's no reason to just want to look good, exactly. In my opinion. Like, it's so shallow. You're not gaining hardly anything from that.
Preach it.
Right.
Can I see the response from Fancy Sin?
Well, here, I'll read the response from Squilliam Fancy Sin. He says, I'd rather be strong and look weak because I feel like it would be a constant embarrassment to have my strength revealed as a sham all the time. Surprise, surprise. Squilliam Fancy Sin wants to be strong. Any thoughts?
I get it. You know, I think honestly, at the end of I think most people would be like strength over anything, because the look of it is shallow. You know, nothing wrong with being shallow, but it is what it is. You know,
it is what it is, and it will never be anything but that. And
I like that one.
I mean, let's try to think of like an equivalent one, right? Because I feel like most people wouldn't choose. You know what I mean? Just to illustrate a point, like, it's like, would you want to look really like handsome or something and have no personality? It's like, well, no, right?
Yeah.
Because
I feel like no matter where you apply it, you know, like, I'm trying to think of another one. Like, do you want to look smart, but really,
not be smart? Do you want to look?
Great question. by the way, because this is very thought provoking. But yeah, like I said, I feel like most people would choose the other.
The one with actual substance.
Yeah.
That's not just a facade.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. You'd be a facade.
Yeah.
Your entire physique would be a facade. Thank you, Squilliam, for that question.
What a great question.
You want to move on?
Yeah.
Anything else? Any last words on that one?
I love it.
So we both choose to be strong.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I wail.
I was holding the mic to myself.
It's okay.
Okay. This one's an interesting one. Have you read this one?
Nah, I haven't read the last one. Do you mind if I read it?
Oh, you want to read this one?
Or do you want to?
No, it's okay. You can read it.
Oh shit. Okay. Wait, can you do this summer real quick for me?
This summer, get ready for the ride of your life. One man, Nicholas Rivas, reads one question.
Hi. Would you rather live in a super awesome life? Would you rather live in a super awesome life where everything you want you are able to attain, but have to die at age 50? Or live a normal, mundane life with the knowledge that you'll make it to an old age? I like this one. I really like this one. Squilliam, fantastic. And again, thank you guys for sending all these questions. It's phenomenal. But do you want me to go first?
I'll go first, actually.
Yeah, let me think about this.
Let me I'm just gonna kind of think out loud for this. So a super awesome life where everything you want you are able to attain, but have to die at age 50, or live a normal mundane life with the knowledge that you'll make it to old age.
Okay, I got it.
It depends on how awesome and how mundane. And this almost sounds as if the super awesome life, you're like omnipotent.
Yeah,
you're able to
choose anything.
And everything you want, you're able to attain. Like, what if I want to be able to fly? Can I get that? What if I want night vision?
But I die at 50.
What if I want zoom vision? What if I want to stay puffed?
What if I want to be a sugar glider? I could do that.
It says you're able to attain it. Everything you want.
I think
so.
like to nerf it, like to make it more equal. Mundane just means you're just this regular average Joe. You make a decent amount of money and you have a decent life. That's what I'm assuming. Just a super decent, you can't exceed, ever, kind of thing. Like you can't be the superstar, rock star with all this money and you have this sexy model wife. That's what I'm picturing. I could be off. Where do you see this?
I see a normal life as just whatever it is now. Because I would say we lead fairly normal lives,
Unfortunately.
And and I would say that a normal life. I might agree with you there that it's probably there's probably some limitations on you where it's like, oh, you can't reach a certain level of wealth or fame, otherwise you're not normal anymore. You're not living a normal life.
Exactly.
So okay, I could see that.
Yeah.
But it also doesn't specify what old age is. Old age could be
20 and a half.
For some people, that's old age.
Yeah. Cha.
Okay, Squilliam?
One time I met a guy who was 58. I didn't believe him. Too old.
Yeah.
Not
who lives to that age?
58?
It's crazy.
57 at most. At most.
No, but old age doesn't specify. I'm guessing maybe whatever the average lifespan is, I suppose or the top end of the lifespan probably, which is probably I imagine 80s or 90s at the most. That's a pretty long life. So it's essentially asking would you live a long life or cut a long boring life or cut it in half to live a short boring life?
I would live fast and die young.
Yes, I would live young and die fast.
That's true. That's true. I love that. Okay.
And okay, so why? Tell me why.
Tell
me why.
I don't know.
I don't know the rest of the words.
Yeah, so tell me why. But as of me right now, this young boy who's handsome, I would live fast, die young. Haha. E2. Do you want me to interview you?
Yeah, please. We are gathered here today. I'm just kidding.
Oh shit.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, My first instinct, maybe similar to yours because we're both pretty young.
And handsome.
I mean, I'm turning 36 this year, but in the big scheme of things, still pretty young. And you know, I guess if I were to choose that one when this were real life, I would have 14 years to live, right? I said I was 36. Yeah, I only have 14 years to live. But if those last 14 years were super, super amazing, why not? You know, why not? And no, well, I'm not 36, as you hopefully can tell. I'm 42.
That makes sense.
No, so no, I'm 21. I'm gonna be turning 22. But the what's interesting about this question also is that we don't know, like, is it asking from right now? Is it asking, like, would you rather, is this the way you'd want to live your life from now until you die at 50? Or is it saying, like, if you could start your life over, which one would you choose? Because that would that might change it for some people.
Change it for you?
Well,
I don't think I would change it then. Even if that.
Maybe not. I probably wouldn't change it either.
If anything, I actually, thinking about it, I would do reverse. If I had to start a Monday life from the beginning, I would do that. Like hear me out. I wouldn't want to have a crazy hectic life from day one.
It's not crazy hectic. It's super awesome.
Super awesome. See, but that's the thing. I think I am who I am today because of my troubles, because of the bumpy road, you know? And I lose that.
But it doesn't say a struggle, pain-free life. It just says a super awesome life. You see?
Yeah, I'm pinning like, I don't know why, when I hear super awesome, I'm thinking like this rich kid who has a yacht in his yacht, you know?
A yachtception.
Yachtception. But yeah, so I don't know. I think it would change my answer, but not in the sense of like, oh, I'm gonna have a crazy life from day one to like 50, because I don't think, me personally, I mean, if you're some rich millionaire, sorry if I offended you, but yeah,
they can handle it.
Yeah, wipe away your tears with your $1 billion, you dick.
Okay. I don't know if that's what it means. A super awesome life, I don't think it necessarily means you're incredibly rich. I suppose it's you can infer that maybe because it says like you get everything you want.
Yeah, that's what
which implies you have enough money to buy it or whatever. But
yeah, you gotta be humble, bro. That's my go-to. You see what I'm saying though, right?
Yes. Do
you mind if I see the response from
Well. What if there was a way? Okay, yeah, I see what you mean.
See, yeah, that's just me though. I mean, I don't want to like take it from you.
I do see what you mean. So it would change your answer if you had to start. If it was about starting your life over,
yeah,
you would choose a long mundane life.
Yeah, because you gotta be humble. I mean, that's like it's super rude of me to put that on someone, because I'm sure there's someone who has money like Elon Musk, but you know, is still more humble than I. But I'm just saying, I myself need that like humble beginning. I can't give it all. I can't get it all, you know.
So you're saying that you would be worried that you would be spoiled,
yeah.
That you wouldn't be self-made.
Yeah. Because that's all it is, you know. People.
I can see that. I respect that.
People really are like, oh, I can't wait for the end of this journey. But it's the journey we should be happy for, you know. I think the nights where you had to sleep in your car are the nights that make you stronger, you know. So when you are sleeping in the cozy home with the beautiful life, you have something to look back to.
It means more to you.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying. Okay.
You feel me?
I feel you. So yeah, okay. I would agree. I would agree with that because if you had a super awesome life from the very beginning and you were given anything you ever wanted, you'd probably turn out to be a very different person than you are today.
And I feel like this is like a good outcome, right? So you should taste the mundane.
Taste the mundane.
Taste the mundane
Skittles.
or you go insane.
Taste the mundane.
You can't always switch lanes.
That's what they should change their motto to. Instead of taste the rainbow, it should be taste the mundane.
That's true.
Oh shoot, we're gonna get sued for this, huh?
Will, I know you're busy, but can you please change the name for Skittles? Yeah, I know you don't own them, but hello. Sorry, he hung up on.
Oh,
is he calling
sorry,
you?
he's calling me. He's calling me.
Son of a bitch.
Yes, Mr. Will Smith. Hello.
asshole.
Thank you for calling me and hanging up on Nick. He misspoke. We want to change the slogan for Skittles, not the name.
Damn
okay,
it.
you can never change Skittles. It's classic.
It's true.
How could you even think of doing such a thing?
I can't.
I'm so glad you agree with me, Mr. Smith. Anyway, I'll see you
Let me.
Tuesday for dinner.
Am I going?
You're bringing Jaden. Is that correct?
No. Tell him if I'm.
No. Willow can stay at home. I do not want Willow at dinner. Okay, she messed it up last time. She's gonna mess it up this time.
Tell him to text me.
Okay, Nick says to text him. He says he won't. All right. Yep. All right. See you Tuesday. All right. Bye, Will. All right. Well. Anyway, let's jump on to the. Let's talk about the answer to this one.
Oh, we're at 30.
That's okay. We have some extra. We can edit out. So,
Okay.
The 5. Ooh.
What did he say?
You read this one.
I'm gonna imagine what he sounds like.
Okay, go ahead.
I'd rather live a long, normal life because it would suck to die so young. Even if I had a bunch of dope shit happen to me for that time. Ooh, that's scheiße.
So,
He'd live a
actually,
normal
looks it. Yeah, he'd live a normal life. Interestingly enough, but maybe for him, maybe he was thinking of the starting your life over.
True.
Thing, and or maybe he's thinking of if he picked the first option.
Yeah.
There's not much time to experience all that awesome stuff.
And yeah,
you know?
that's also a good point. I mean, I think when I'm thinking of awesome, crazy stuff, I'm thinking, like the yachts, the cars and stuff. But mundane is, like you said, it's
The
just our
puffer
life,
fish,
right? The puffer fish.
The sponsorships. Anyway.
No, it's like we're living mundane, right? That's
Are we?
not bad then.
I guess it depends.
If this is mundane, I can't really
yeah.
like hate it because this is like, I mean, I got to witness my sister grow up. That's beauty I won't see if I died at this age. I'm not saying like this age, but if I died at a certain age, I don't know, like mundane isn't necessarily bad. I think we associate mundane with like bad, but mundane is just normal, just average, right?
Sure.
And so average compared to everyone, right? It's like the average people have kids. The average people have a nice life and they can go home to a wife or husband. That's not a bad life. But like I'm saying, as of me right now, young guy, no kids, no ideas of like a normal life in sight. I would do the crazy life and have a bunch of strippers and like a cat from Africa.
And you're saying that even though you would only have maybe
50
30 years to experience it all,
Yeah.
starting now.
Yeah.
Now,
I'd still do it.
actually, I'd like to bring up something that I heard in the radio the other day. Not in the radio, on the radio the other day.
You were in the radio.
I was in the radio listening to it. But this thing I heard on the radio the other day, maybe you have something to say about this, because I was almost like, I was shocked. Really, I was shocked. It was unreal what these people were saying. So, I was listening to the radio, and you know how some stations will have, like little, almost like these little short like testimonials of people that listen to the show.
Jail
like,
yard rules.
Yeah, exactly. And they'll be like, oh, like, I love, I love the station. They play all my favorite music, all that kind of stuff. They'll like have those little blurbs in there. Have you ever heard? You've heard those, right?
Yeah.
There was one station, I don't remember which one it is, but they were playing those, and one of the people said, in their little testimonial blurb, they said, "It makes my day go by faster." And when I heard that, I was kind of like, wow, like, okay, like, that's, she was all excited about it too, and I was like, that's kind of sad
That this is your highlight.
Yeah, and well, it's sad to think of someone wanting their day to go by faster. That for them, like, each day of their life is just something that they want to get out of the way.
Exactly.
You know, that they just want to speed up. You know, they don't want. To me, it almost seems like it should be the opposite. You should want to slow down every day, right? Like, we don't have that much time, right? Even if, I mean, obviously we'd have less if we knew we were gonna die at 50. But like, even so, just like in general, right? Like that's that really kind of rubbed me the wrong way when she said that. Not to say she's a bad person or anything, but that kind of mindset is really interesting. So I don't know. How do you feel about that? What does that make you feel?
A quick fun fact: I did a lot of those radio blurbs. Yeah, super random, but
what the heck?
Yeah, 93.7 or something. Because my dad is a radio host.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
what?
Yeah, and so I would do. There was like one he made me do. I had to be like, it's just saying the ABCs. I think it was like, it's really like blurry because I was like 5 or 6. There was one I sang like this little song by like Cheech and Chong. It's like Mexican Americans, I like to get up early.
Wow.
Yeah, it's super like random. Yeah, no one really knows about me.
Whoa, getting real.
Yeah,
it's getting real deep here.
It's super deep, like 3 feet, but
like almost deep enough for me to be scared of.
Super
if
deep.
there were water.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you know. But yeah, little fun fact about me.
What the heck, dude? I didn't know.
Yeah. I always thought about that whole idea, because I'm not going to name names, but I know a lot of people who live that life and who are just 9 to 5, you know, and I can't hold them to anything, but it boggles my mind. But talking to my uncles and like my grandfather, I realized something, that they were in my same shoes. They were thinking the same. How are you doing this? I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna do that. And I think you hit a point where you just accept it if you're not already there. Like.
I mean, you took this in a very different direction than what I was thinking. I wasn't really thinking of even about jobs, or, you know, a job you hate or a hard life.
Yeah.
I was more thinking of the general mindset, the general idea that someone would want their days to go by faster.
Yeah, well, I mean,
just wanting that for yourself seems like scary to me. Like, my days are going by fast enough. Mm-hmm. I don't need them to go by any faster. Exactly. I want them to slow down, if anything.
Well, I take that as like, we're in some pretty good positions. We're in school. I mean,
this is a pretty good position.
This is a good position.
One knee up.
That's the only position I do. No, but I think we're in a good position because we're in a place where we want to be. You're doing something you want to do, and even then, you're doing stuff like this, which is awesome. Like, how many people can say like, wow, you're doing like a podcast? Like, I'm not doing I always want to do a podcast. Yeah, you know how much people who say that? Like, I had a few people say, oh, I wish I could do this, that. Oh, I want to do this. And when I tell them I'm doing the podcast or I do the videos or the music, they're like, oh, I wish I could do that, but I got to do this. And it's like, really? Like, that shouldn't be your dead end. Like,
really?
You know?
Yeah.
That scares me, but I think like, I don't think we're ever going to be in that position. It scares me. Like, I hope I never say those words as she says. Like, I want these days to go by fast.
You don't want to say what she said. It's like, that's what she said.
Yeah.
Like, that's what she said.
I don't want to say that. Why'd you say that? Don't say that.
Don't say that word.
Don't say that word.
As a last little thing here, let me tell you this quote. I'm not sure who it's by, but let me try to remember it. Okay, it goes something like this.
It is what it is.
Very close. There's I think it goes like this. There's no such thing as not having time. There's only priorities.
Ooh. God damn, I like that.
Thoughts, sir?
Oh shit. They're in my ear.
You like the quote?
I love the quote. Sorry, it's like really loud. It's like hitting my ear. That is a genius quote. Cause it's so true. I've heard that quote and along the lines of like, it's kind of really dumb I say this, but like an Instagram quote, like,
of course.
if he tells you he doesn't have time for you, you're just not his priority. It's super corny, but like, you're right, it's priority. Wow.
It's a little bit of an oversimplification because you have things like obligations and like whether they're familial or to your friends, to your significant other, to your work or whatever, where those will influence what you prioritize to a certain degree. But for people that say like oh, I don't have time for something that wouldn't even take that much time, that's how like it's not a priority for them, right? Like when people say that they wish they could exercise, they wish they could work out, but they don't have enough time. It's
I was just about to say
you
that.
have so much time. You could work out for a half an hour. You could do some kind of workout. That's like half an hour is like nothing.
Yeah.
You probably spend 2 hours watching TV every night. Like what are you doing that is so important that you can't give up that half hour to do something that you say you want to do?
That's kind of I think that's where people fail at when it comes to. I mean, I guess to bring it back, to reel it back in. I think that's people's fear, is the commitment, Because you know what you're saying, like it doesn't take so much time. It doesn't, but it does in a sense. Like working out is at least going to take some time out your day. You can't argue that. You can't argue that it's going to take some, even if it's
For
10,
sure. Okay.
2
Yes,
minutes.
yes.
It's going to take something out of your day, and that's people's priority. Like, do I want that on my list?
No,
If they
well,
can't sit
it's the
there and
opposite. They try to rationalize that their
Yeah.
other priorities are more important.
Exactly. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I kind of see it. But people try to like cover it up with like, no one wants to come out and say like, like I just don't want to do it because I'm lazy. People try to go, I got my chicken at 2.
I got a bun in the oven.
oven.
Wait, no, that's a euphemism for being pregnant, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I meant like no.
I mean, if you
I
do
got
have
like
a bun,
cake.
don't work out if you're pregnant.
Actually, I'm not actually sure
Okay,
what
don't lift.
the deal is. That
That's a clear cut, right?
is it? I have no idea.
Well, you shouldn't.
I'm
lift.
not gonna give exercise advice to pregnant women. That's not my area of expertise
Well, I guess.
here.
Well, I think like the most common knowledge though is don't lift when you're pregnant. That's like a cross.
That'd probably be a good idea, but I've seen people do it, which worries me. That concerns me.
Yeah, because every person I've been told, like, this is the step. Everyone has their own like remedy of how to. This is what you don't look at the sun if you're pregnant. Don't smell tangerines. Everyone has their thing.
I do that all the time. I do both. Sometimes I'll smell tangerines while looking at the sun.
With the baby.
Yeah.
No.
Well, what's gonna happen, right? The worst that can happen, he's gonna be blind from the sun and
Yeah.
really like tangerines.
That's the word. I'm just kidding. But like
I'm pregnant.
From what everybody tells me, there's like the like, hey, don't eat fish, don't
What?
lift. Yeah, you're not supposed to eat.
Oh, because
fish
of
when
the
you're pregnant.
heavy metal, perhaps accumulating
Yeah,
in the baby's body.
it's something, but like just don't eat fish, and don't lift. That's like the go-to. Like don't lift, fish,
But do they even lift?
bro. Bro, you're talking pregnant? Bro, do you even lift? She's all pregnant.
A
Like,
pregnant woman, bro. Do you even lift?
you should go to like a
Do I
pregnancy
yell?
ward and like or a
Just start
pregnancy-
harassing.
Yeah, like
everyone.
she's like she's about to have her kid, and you're like, bro, quit being fucking weak, bro.
You need a spot.
You spot, bro. Yeah, wait, can I see your drink? You're just like, bro, you want some, bro? Like, you good, bro?
Say you look like you need some
You need some
electrolytes, some
electro-
hydration. Okay.
Give us electric. No, you should be like, do you want some, bro? We should have got some, bro. You should have got it. Should have got it when you had a chance.
When you had a chance. Well, again, like we saw in our last episode,
we
he's
have.
not here.
May he
rest in peace.
rest in his casa.
Yeah, he's not dead or anything,
not dead.
but we just want him to rest peacefully in his house.
But you know who I want to give a quick shouts to? The big man upstairs. Jackson Stevenson, who's working on the roof. Thank you so much.
He is. He's upstairs doing a great job.
You're
actually.
great, man. Great job.
Actually,
great job.
An
great man.
amazing job.
We're at 45. Do you want to cut it out?
Cut it in. Well, guys. That's all the time we have for today. We've gone a little bit over time, especially because last week was such a long episode.
OT.
We went OT, and there's never much love when we go. There's never much love when we go OT. But we had to do it.
Oh, you know what? Let's address the elephant in the room.
Oh,
That,
yeah.
I'm sure everyone's been bugging, like, okay, guys, address it, you know.
Obviously, like, Halloween's coming up. And you may have noticed that we haven't done a Halloween episode.
Yeah.
But I can assure you that it's coming up and coming very soon. We'll have a very special treat for you guys. And, yeah, anything else? I mean, you want to wrap it up? Okay, that's it for today.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We will be back.
Sheshe. Gracias. Mercy. Alvidasen.
Auf Wiedersehen. That doesn't mean thank you. That's actually goodbye, I believe.
In Portuguese, obviously.
And then, yes, obviously. And, yeah, so thanks for tuning in, guys. We really appreciate it. We hope you had a good time. We did go off on quite a few tangents there, but I think no, we didn't. I was gonna say we pulled it together, but we didn't. We just kind of went on tangents. But it worked out. It ended up working out. And and yeah, we'll be back next week with another episode of Coolio Moolio on Monday, as always.
New
but
episodes
maybe
every Monday. Oh, but
next week it's probably gonna be on Monday
Yeah,
instead.
sorry.
Actually,
because the mundane.
Exactly, because the mundane. See, we did wrap it up.
Oh, that makes so much sense. They call it mundane because of Monday.
I don't think that's it.
That's
But
exactly
good guess.
it.
Good guess.
Exact.
We'll table that for now. We'll
Let
do
me
some
read
research.
My tiny little, give me a little book.
And
That'll tell me
all right, guys. Well, yeah. Tune in next time. We'll see you then.
Bye.